up, Prof Toast here? As you can see, we're back here with some Final Fantasy VII Remake. This time we're doing the Intermission DLC with starring Yuffie. So this is definitely a pretty fun one because it definitely adds at least, I think, roughly 3 to 5 hours worth of like new content. You get Yuffie's story mission along with Sonon, and we also get an extra ending that we did not get in the original campaign. So let's go ahead and start in game, do defaults, go down here. But definitely kind of cool actually seeing Yuffie, you know, get the spotlight, because usually she's more of just kind of like, oh, you'll see her as a little side part for a second and that's it. This one, she's basically just the star of the entire DLC. And of course we get the lovely PlayStation 5 graphics.
Well guys, your girl finally made it to Midgar.
And of course she's super graceful. As you'll see. Watch it, she's gonna land it. Perfect superhero landing. See? Nailed it. What'd I say? What'd I say? Graceful as a gazelle. Graceful.
You got this, Yuffie. My name is Yuffie, materia hunter and elite special forces operative for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra headquarters and steal their ultimate materia. To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche! With your full support, we got this! So, members of Avalanche, where are you? Come get me already! Okay, if I was a man in a Moogle hat.
Wait, the sign. Follow the sign.
Wait, does this mean what I think it does? Interesting. So, I gotta come to you, do I? You got some nerve.
Alright, now this should be interesting because I've had a rather interesting time recording this, because essentially I recorded it once, thought everything went well, was going through editing just to realize for whatever reason the recording footage basically just froze in one random middle part. But then, see, second time I did it, it froze in the menu, I think roughly in the same area. So the third time I was like, alright, I'm going to plan this. I'm going to sit there and go through and record up to that part to make sure it didn't freeze, instead of spending like an hour and a half recording just to find out that most of the footage was not usable. But then when I did that, I have this voice meter software that pretty much kind of like has a bunch of settings that, you know, improves the mic quality, kind of gives it more bass and all those fancy little settings. But then that software messed up, so essentially all my video part right here that has my audio, that part didn't cut through. So I'm just like, okay, come on, give me one. But the good news is in the other one that the gameplay didn't freeze, so essentially after this I think I should do it, because I did mess around with a few settings with my capture software. Like, I don't know, Elgato's kind of weird with their software for whatever weird reason. Like, it has all these fancy features like, you know, being able to stream from it, but it does that horribly. And then their customer support, I mean, they try, but yeah, essentially they are not able to figure out anything, because they're like, alright, you got way over the specs you need. You're recording onto a solid state, so it's not the hard drive. So essentially, I basically figured out a way to get this to record properly at the, because before I could sit there and just, you know, just do everything in one video with my camera and everything. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked. I need to concentrate on this guy for a second. Trying to use this fire ninjutsu because, like the regular one, you do have a specific ability for the new weapons you get, and the more you use it, the more you can master it. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so before I used to be able to kind of just have my main video recording, you know, have everything just in one thing, but for whatever reason the software did not like it and would just like glitch in like random little areas. And we got these guys. Number 11. Essentially these guys are pretty much failed Shinra experiments.
No palm.
But they just kind of wander around going, reunion, mother. I think he essentially... I think they were in the Advent Children movie, I forgot.
You okay?
We'll kind of stumble upon a few different of these guys. They look the same, but then you're like, if you look at their tattoos on their arms, you'll notice that they're numbered just a little bit different.
Well, guess I'm not going anywhere until I get that elevator moving. Gotcha. I never cease to amaze myself.
Does the Moogle poster? Fully level this up. And we'll check what percentage we're at it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so we'll go over here. I think got a little extra area over here, but we're gonna go straight for.
Yeesh, this town's a total dump. I thought Midgar was supposed to be the marvel of the modern world.
Kind of is, depending on who you ask.
City of Mako? City of garbage, more or less.
We got another one. See, initially when I first played this, I thought I was like, why is he so fast? Like, how did he get ahead of me?
I gotta do
I'm like,
something.
wait a second, these are different people. You're trying to bamboozle me.
You'll do the trick. Come on
There.
down. Sweet. Now to save the day.
Let's go rescue this poor guy. Don't worry, sir. I'm on my way. You just stay put now.
Have no fear. Yuffie's here.
Ow. This is really like fucking just chewing on my neck.
Gotcha. Not no way.
Okay. You guys are getting to be kind of a dick now. Let's go ahead and heal.
I'm just getting started. Time to kick some butt.
You
You're not
little
getting out
limit
of
break.
this one alive.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, it would be nice if I could get the second wolf in that attack, but
Get lost.
don't worry, sir. You're safe. No need to for thanks.
So, not even a thank you?
I don't think they're very verbal. This guy is number 20. Alright, now hear me out. I got a conspiracy theory going on. So, each one of these guys has a number on it. We got 20, we got 11, I think there's 16 and 40 later on. So if we add all those numbers up, do some big brain math, I think it'll be a leak for the release date of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. It's brilliant. I just thought of it myself. I know. My sheer intelligence. It just baffles me sometimes. Of course, I'm completely just kidding, but that would be actually be kind of hilarious if there was some theory out there like, alright, if you take one of these, each one of these failed soldiers' numbers, and you add it together in this equation. Let's see, we actually do got our wind materia that we found up here. And let me check. We're about 40%, you know, mastered that skill. Once we get to 100, I think eventually we'll get a secondary weapon we can use. Gil. Oh look, another one. What number are you? You are, so yeah, this is number 16. It's 11, 20, and 16. Oh yeah, I forgot. Reunion, Mother Genova.
This is too weird.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Okay, you got this.
And of course, one of the crowning achievements of Final Fantasy VII Remake, the box physics. Look at that shit.
Okay.
That is fucking top notch.
The way things are going, I'll be working for Shinra next.
The
Nice
rotten
try,
egg
Midgar.
smell actually came from all those rejected guys walking around the
City's getting to
roads.
me.
See, they just walk around the desert, so eventually they just start to smell like rotten eggs because of the lack of hygiene. Now that we're past them, she's like, oh, okay, it smells gone. Weird.
Wait, did you just come from any monster troubles or?
No, man, you're good. You can go right out there. No monster troubles at all. Some weird dudes walking about, but other than that, it's all pretty good.
Not gonna be good for any of us if Utah's got their claws in this.
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We are in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1.
Oh, what do we have here? Man, that's gotta be Avalanche. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I can do better.
Like, you might not want to be saying that all out loud.
Yo.
Oh, hey, Moogle Hat guy.
There's our palm.
We've been looking for you.
So, you're Avalanche?
I'm Jija.
Like,
Follow me.
you might, can you just be a little bit discreet,
Wait up.
please? And him, we'll have to
So,
find
Jija,
him later
why didn't you come
because
meet me
he'll
before?
I
have
figured an elite W agent could
our,
find their
what
own
was
way.
it,
I
our
may be
summon
elite,
material
but
we
it's
can
not
get.
like I've ever been to Midgar. And what exactly is a W anyway?
Anyone who lives where you
That's
just came
called
from.
a win.
Think of it as a code name.
Uh-huh.
Still can't believe they sent a kid to do this job.
This kid could kick your ass.
Saying you're a fresh face is all.
Oh, don't worry. I know exactly what you're saying.
Give me a break, will ya?
And let you
You can
walk
see
all
we
over
got a little
me?
bit of cameos from our original cast over here. Though they're not like a big part of the DLC like at all. You'll kind of see them here and there. Just kind of chilling. I think the biggest part you have is maybe Barrett and Tifa, but that's just kind of like Sort of like a little bit of in between one of the earlier missions when I think they destroyed the first reactor and also lost track of Cloud. I believe it's close to where when Tifa decided to try to come up with a plan to sneak into Don Corneo's base. Second, I can grab that. Oh yeah, it's our secondary weapon.
These two are Billy Bob and Polk. And that's Nio.
Okay, we got Nio, sounds normal.
My name is Yuffie.
We got
Materia
Yuffie,
Hunter and
Sonon,
elite
then we
special
got
forces
Billy
operative
Bob.
for the new Wutai government. I have orders to infiltrate Shinra HQ
Oh,
and steal
she's
their
good with
ultimate
the
materia.
materia.
To prove to our common enemy that Wutai is not to be trifled with. Members of Avalanche, with your full support, we got this.
Like, oh, okay.
Ready to rumble, huh?
You better believe it. So, did you guys meet Sonon yet? He was supposed to be here.
Yeah, he got in 3 days ago.
He's out on the town as we speak. Really seems to be enjoying it here.
Oh, he does he?
You, got any bags?
As if. Ninjas always travel light. It's like a rule. But I did bring these.
No, guys,
Wutai's
don't do
famous
it.
Dachau beans.
They're
You know.
not good, trust me.
And here
You're
you
not
go.
gonna have a good time. Essentially, whatever these beans are extremely hard.
Eat these things?
Unless you kind of grew up eating them. Then you're like Yuffie and just like pop in your mouth like, yeah, these are fine. I don't get what you guys' issue is.
Guess you do.
Sheesh, you ninjas are insane.
Do me a favor, Yuffie, and wait here for Sonon. I gotta head out. Your IDs should be ready for pickup by now.
Then why don't I join ya?
Nah, I got this. Besides, you reek of trouble.
It's like, what? I smell? Is the rotten egg smell coming from me? No, I'm good. I think he means she might just stand out just a tiny bit.
You must be tired from your trip. Why don't you get some rest?
With all the noise in this city, I'm freaking possible. How about you tell me where in the Shinra building they're keeping that materia instead? Don't hold out on me now. I know you know.
Actually, I kind of don't. At least, not an exact location. All I know is that Shinra, for most purposes, treats materia as a weapon. Which means the Advanced Weaponry Division probably deals with it. And since that's in the basement...
I see. So, Shinra hides its top secret materia in the basement.
But good. I know where I'm going first.
You won't have to wait much longer, my precious. I promise.
Just be careful, will you? Please? Oh yeah,
Please don't
you
do
should
anything
introduce yourself
reckless.
to Billy Bob. He knows a thing or two about the Shinra building.
Actually, we gotta talk to each one of these guys twice.
My teeth.
You're welcome.
But
So the
you're
materia
welcome.
I'm looking for is in the Shinra building, right? And where is that exactly?
Ignorance truly is bliss, huh?
What did you just say?
Oh, didn't mean to offend you. Of course, you probably knew this already, but there's a whole other city built on the plate above us. Shinra building's right in the middle. You can't miss it.
Oh, that one. Why didn't you say so?
Now, if you want to get topside, you first gotta get out of the slums. And for help with that, you should talk to Polk.
Alright, let's talk to our next guy.
You look kind of nervous.
I just want to make sure I have the plan down pat. You know, like how to get up top and all that.
Well, if you had an ID, you'd normally just take the train up there. But with all the commotion going on, that's not really an option. Security's on high alert. If you ask me, your best bet is to sit tight and wait for things to settle down some.
Sit tight, but I want to go now.
Be my guest then. Go get killed.
Like, wow, he's sure positive.
You look about ready to die of boredom. Want to play Fort Condor?
Fort Condor?
I should have known. It hasn't been out long, so there's no way you W's would have heard of it.
Poor Condor is
yes, I
basically this
have.
game's
And what's more, I'm awesome at it.
what
I'll
was
work you
it?
so hard
Oh,
you'll
they have
wonder
like a
if you
little
ever
mini
knew the
game, and
rules.
essentially you can
It might benefit them.
compete in
Let me go
contests
over
and
them.
everything. Kind of neat little board game, to be honest. But essentially, if you do compete in all their contests, you can also win like little, well, I guess you can get more cash and materia. Essentially, you just gotta make sure you take out their main piece in the middle. So go ahead and do a grenader right there. A blast ray right there. As we move up, I don't think our guard does. Oh, it's doing a decent amount of little damage. And we did it in record time too. Okay, so I actually did get a Condor coin. So I think from the Happy
Damn,
Turtle
Yuffie,
dude, you
how'd
can
you do
actually buy stuff with those Condor
You
coins.
mean you didn't lose on purpose? Wow.
Well, if you're looking for a challenge, the Undercity's got no shortage of serious players.
I've kind of got better things to do.
Sure about that? Word is, if you beat the Grandmaster, you can win some serious cash. Materia, too.
Materia?
Like, oh, materia.
right.
Why didn't you just
should
say
know,
so?
The hardcore competitors won't give you the time of day till you've proven yourself.
Whatever. Bring it on.
We gotta talk to these two, think a couple more times, or one
You
more
know
time.
about the VR combat simulation module, right?
It's that thing that stimulates modulation.
Exactly.
Kinda. It's a machine that puts you in a virtual world where you can practice fighting all you want. There's even a portable version of it. Guy around the corner has one.
Uh-huh.
Hardly ever see technology that cutting edge down here. So what do you say? Want to try it?
I really don't have time to be playing around with some stimulator. But just to be polite, I guess I'll take it for a spin.
The guy's name is Chadley. He's over by the neighborhood watch. If you ever feel like some virtual training, I'm sure he'd be happy to help.
And you.
Sonon's still not back? Must be in Walmarket then.
What's Walmarket?
Let's
Funny
just
enough,
say
when I
it's a place
first
for
played
people
the
with
remake on
mature tastes.
PS4, and they mentioned
Mature
Walmart, I
tastes.
thought they were saying Walmart,
There's
and I was
lots
like,
of different
the
establishments.
fuck? I was like,
It's
oh,
kinda hard to
Walmarket.
explain.
I get it.
No, I think I get it.
Totally different.
Like bars filled with smoke so thick you can't even see, and drinks so bitter you want to spit them right back out. Where everyone gets drunk and complains about how kids just don't understand the value of hard work. They'll be the death of society. Ugh, how can they not see that they're the ones destroying it? Wutai's got a place like that, where grown-ups drink their lives away. It's called the Happy Turtle.
Interesting. There's a Happy Turtle in Midgar as well.
Huh?
I don't know where exactly because I've never actually been, but I do see their flyers from time to time.
You do, huh? Oh, they're taking down Midgar one citizen at a time. I salute you, Happy Turtle.
Come to think of it, there's a man who goes around putting up flyers for the bar. People call him Old Snapper, and he doesn't dress like your average Midgar male. Might be from Wutai.
I gotta find him. Man deserves some DeChow beans. All this talking is
Okay,
giving
now
me
I
a
can finally
headache.
go up.
I'm gonna go do some recon.
I won't stop you. Just don't go too far, okay?
Probably like one of the longest dialogue parts is you gotta sit there and like, alright, let's talk to each one of these guys twice. Now, let's go over here and we'll actually get...
Searching for candidates. Candidate detected.
So you basically
Performing
do one of this
physical
guy's
analysis.
virtual missions and you
She
get a
seems
nice little
relatively
summon out
agile
of it.
And has substantial muscle mass for her stature. An acceptable candidate.
Hey, you want to tell me what you're mumbling about?
Like, what are you
My
going on about,
apologies.
my dude?
My name is Chadley. Would you be interested in helping me with my research?
I'm Yuffie. Nice to meet you. So, what are you researching?
Combat. It would entail doing battle with the summon in a virtual arena using this portable simulator.
Eventually,
Sure.
I should
Why
sit there
not?
and
I'm a kick its butt.
when I do my
Very well
playthrough, just by myself, of course, I'm going to do it on the channel because we just, I think, recently finished it. But if I go to sit there and try out, you know, playing through the PS5 version, I should probably try to do more of his stuff and see what kind of material I can get out of it. Because in the regular game, he kind of has you, it's like, here, take this materia, try to level it up just a little bit. Okay, now we must defeat him so we can get him as nice little materia. Okay, Yuffie, he's the other way, over here.
How do you like this? Stop now! Little... Prepare to feel the wrath of Wutai!
Hopefully heal up real quick. And hit him with a limit break.
Go and take the beast! How do you like this?
Possibly not get hit by those. Hopefully try to take out these other side guys real quick. There's one.
What you get for crossing a ninja! Now
Okay, come on. I'm definitely gotta heal. Not fuck this guy. Okay, might want to stay just a little bit away from that. There we go. Almost there. There we go.
And our heroine triumphs again.
Splendid.
Yeah,
Thanks
we
to the
got
data
our
you
summon for the
provided during
game. I
your
think this
battle,
is the
I've
only summon you can
succeeded in
actually get
developing
for the
materia.
DLC, but
One might say
pretty
you were
useful.
faster than lightning. And with the Lord of Levin on
faster
your
than
side,
lightning.
your
Get
enemies
it?
will struggle to keep up.
Can't keep canceling trains like this.
Okay, now I believe I gotta talk to the happy turtle dude.
Oh, the joy and cheer that await at the Happy Turtle. Oh, greetings, Softshell. So, how many of those flyers did you find?
What?
What the fuck is this guy
Collect
going on
just
about?
6 flyers for the Happy Turtle, and a one-of-a-kind prize could be yours. Ring any bells?
Nope.
Well then, allow me to explain. The Happy Turtle's running a contest. And the rules are simple. All you have to do is collect 6 of our fabulous flyers from around Sector 7, and you'll earn yourself a prize sure to delight even the dourest Diamondback.
Funny enough is, what was it?
Sadly, a handful of
When I was
locals
first
have taken
doing
to
this
acting
without
like stink pots
my
toward
headphones in,
anything
because
Wutai,
normally I always
especially
have my
since the
headphones
bombing.
plugged into the
Some
controller.
have even gone so
So I never
far as to
noticed
tear down
when
my
some of these
four
games
posters.
actually do
No
have
wonder
like the
nobody's
whole
won yet.
sound effects coming from the controller. But all of a sudden, I
Which
wish I
leaves
had the
me in a
recording of
pretty
it, but
predicament.
essentially
But
like
hey,
one of the first times
my
I collected
aim
one of
might
his
be your
flyers,
game.
all of a sudden the
By
controller
collecting
starts
just a
playing
handful of
their
flyers, you
little
could be the
happy
first
turtle
and
jingle and
the
everything.
only
I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, where did that just come from? It wasn't until I collected like a second one that I was like, oh, okay, it's coming from the controller. Does that whenever you collect something.
No pond unplumbed.
That prize is as good as mine.
Ah, since you're here, you wouldn't happen to have any Condor coins on you, would you? This job may keep a shell over my head, but my real passion's coin collect. I'd gladly part with some oddities and commodities in exchange for.
It says I do got one. Okay, so I can collect little pieces. I think I'll go ahead and get that mega potion. Or not. Oh yeah, I think I got it. Okay.
Sonon's gotta be back by now. Huh.
I think... I don't know where it was that I saw it. There was one kind of floating around, or one of those. Oh, there it is. The balloon. Let's see if we can get the controller to do it.
Look, a flying turtle!
Okay, throw this at that. And then we'll see. Watch, if I pick it up.
The Gumshoe Ninja strikes again.
At first, I was planning on making that merc suit.
So is the happy
See, that one like tripped me. I was like, what the fuck? So I couldn't tell if it was like from my headphone at first or the controller. And I was like, oh, it's actually the controller. And then we got Wedge.
Oh, you're purring like a motor, aren't you, little buddy?
What's going on?
Not right now. I'm in the middle of something important.
So what are you doing? You're just petting your cat. It's like, no, this is very important work. Alright, hold on. We got extra item over here. Okay, now we should be good for Sonon to be back over there. Or to actually finally arrive.
I'm coming for you, Flyer.
Wow, 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 wow.
There he is.
I'm back.
The man, the
There
myth,
you are.
the legend,
Someone's been expecting
Sonon.
you.
What took you?
Sorry about that.
What?
Just thinking how you're nothing like your old man.
Wow, dick.
Anyway, it's nice to meet you. I'm Sonon Kusakabe. I was lucky enough to learn how to fight from good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about him. Let's talk about something else, like how you've adjusted to life here, indulging in adult pastimes. Which I guess means drinking yourself stupid. Last thing I need is my partner stinking like an over-the-hill has-been. Speaking of drinking, you been to the Happy Turtle? If you're part of Operation Down in One, I take it back. I am there next time you go. Don't worry, I can do adult stuff just fine.
Oh, can you now?
Well, I don't even know where to begin with all of that.
Look, sure,
But I
lady,
do know I
whatever
haven't
you
heard of
say.
Operation Down in One. At any rate, I'm looking forward to working with you, boss.
Boss? As in
Me? I'm actually in
Well, I've got a
charge?
few years
Like,
on your
alright.
head, but out of us two,
Sounding a
who's
little
done this
better now.
longer?
I guess I have. Boss, huh? I could get used to that. Beats being stuck on the bottom rung, that's for sure.
After we get the materia, we can celebrate your promotion at the Happy Turtle.
Yeah.
She's like, those fucking birds. Like, wait, this one actually has a message.
Says the merchandise is good to go. Handoffs at a depot and municipal storage.
Okay. Yuffie, Sonon, you mind coming along?
Not at all. Need to scope out the city anyway. Really get to know the enemy.
We'll be passing through a rough part of town, so you'll want to go prepared. I'll leave you to get ready. Hit me up outside when you're done, okay?
Be right there.
Go right, Kusakabe. So now we can go ahead and upgrade actually both their weapons because I don't think I did anything with hers. Yeah, attack power. Save max HP. Go ahead, update his staff. Okay, go ahead and attack power, of course. Alright. He is good to go. I suppose there's 9 of those flyers somewhere around this area. I've only seen about like roughly 2. Oh my god, I could. I was just thinking, I was like, oh, can I run into these boxes? Like, holy fuck. Oh wait, there's actually one of these. See it again.
Never stood a chance, little guy.
Just so freaking random. It's funny, I think even in Ratchet and Clank too, there's one time I accidentally did not have my headphones plugged in. All of a sudden when I did, when I was like kind of gliding down, I'm like, oh wait, the controller makes noises for this game. Like, I did not realize. So we already got theirs. I think in the, what was it, one of the further parts of town, there is another one. But let me see it real quick. Same one, like wherever those music boxes are, is where you find them. Oh wait, I think over here.
Hey, over here! Can't believe those freaking morons.
It bothers me because I can see half his beard not connected to the face. I write a very angry letter to Square Enix right now.
My turtle senses are tingling.
Here we go again.
Gotcha! You thought you could hide from me, didn't ya?
Always the music, I don't know why. Also, another random fact. Frickin' Roche is over here. Whatever random thing.
Why, hello there.
It's funny because I actually initially played through this like personally, just on my main account. And all of a sudden, when I was doing the playthrough here, I was like, wait, Roche is in there? I was like, oh, okay.
Perhaps. My name is Roche, by the way. Ordinarily, your ill-concealed hostility and exotic wardrobe would give me pause. But not today, for I am here on business of a personal nature. Looking for my aforementioned friend.
What's his name?
Oh, I only wish I knew.
In other words, he's looking for Cloud. That's what he was looking for.
Need for speed.
His weird obsession was like, Cloud keeps kicking his ass. I was like, oh, yes. Again, finally a rival.
Yeah,
I actually do hope Roche is going to be like more in part 2 because kind of seems like they didn't really get killed off. He just kind of got beat a few times. So it would be kind of amusing because so far he's kind of a comical character.
Maybe after some practice.
Alright, I do believe this is where we're going to be leaving off. If you guys are new to the channel, maybe subscribe. If you guys did like this video, maybe slap that like button. But as always, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.